Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do gold digging in our server. As you saw, I did a quick announcement today, just announcing that we did add gold digging to the server. However, I just did not like the way that it explained it when I put it in. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you all a quick tutorial on how to do it. So let's get started. So when you first load into the game, and then you get on gold digging, you're gonna see two items that you come with. First of which is one I'm already holding, which is your shovel. Shovel is very basic and helps you dig. Um, the pan is for if you cannot afford this machine, which I'll go into detail in a minute, then you can use the pan to dig through the dirt. So anyways, starting off with the shovel and the bucket. This is the very basic form. This is how you get started. I'm going to show you some things in the F4 menu real quick of some things you're going to need to know about. First of which is your gold washer, which we'll get to in a second. You have your basic bucket, which is only $1,000. A bucket follower. This one's a little bit more advanced. This one will actually follow you wherever you decide to start digging, because um, sometimes it's handy to move around because it might be easier to get some different resources, and different places in the dirt will have a different amount of chances of having gold. The rubber mat would be placed in the gold washer. Basically, what this does is when you run the water down in the gold washer, the mat collects the gold, so that way you have more of a chance to get money. And then the lantern is just your point of selling it, which I will show very shortly. So to get started, what we do is you have this bucket, and then you just dig. And as you see, I'm getting dirt and I'm putting it into my bucket. So it doesn't take long. It can be sort of a grind, um, definitely, but um, it is worth it if you can get gold. Oh, okay. As y'all saw, I did just get a small reward off of it. Gave me a tiny little miniature ball. Basically, what that does is just gives you a tiny health boost for digging. So after which you fill your bucket, you want to take your gravity gun. Oops, I froze mine. Okay, you want to take your gravity gun and run over to your machine and dump it in there. After which your bucket remains at 0. So you're gonna want to hit this little thing here. You do press E on it. So basically, what you do is you press E, and then it'll start the water. But before I do that, I do want to show you this. This will be available to any bronze VIP members that we do have. There is an upgrade menu. Upgrade menu has a variety of stuff you can add, such as an extension that allows for you to get more gold and more profit. A super pump, which just increases the water speed. A bigger capacity, so you can put more dirt, and armor. Armor you shouldn't have to worry too much about, because we're not a dark RP, so we don't have to worry about people coming and attacking you. However, if somebody was to come try to steal your stuff, you do have armor. Just a cool cosmetic. But anyways, and this is where it might become in handy to get mats. Like I said, the rubber mats. What you do is you pick up the mat and you just kind of slap it in there. Oh, we put it on that side. So we're gonna buy a few more mats real quick. We're gonna go ahead and add it to my machine just so y'all can see the effects of the just kind of what the mat does. And boom. So as you can see, it is now finished. So now I am able to turn on the machine. Oops, there we go. And now as it dumps water, it's going to be circulating the water through my mats and sifting through the gold, or the dirt rather, so that way we can find some gold, which it looks like I'm finding some pretty decent chunks of gold. So once it sifts through all the dirt, we can now collect it and see kind of what we have gotten. So anyways, let's give this a few minutes. So it's actually a pretty good hole, or a pretty good amount of dirt that we got. So we're getting a pretty good output from it. Depending on how much dirt you get can vary on how much gold you get. So just kind of be aware. Um, when you are digging, it does have to be on a ground surface. So like me, for example, I'm on dirt. However, it would definitely not work on like stone per se. So anyways, our machine is done now. I can now turn off the water, and now we have all this. So now what we're gonna want to do is we're just gonna press E on it, and it's gonna dump it out. Well, take the mat out. After we take the mat out, you can see it's got a little circle on it. You just press E on it, and boom, I have a jar of gold. And then the mat is able to be placed back on. So we're gonna get all the gold, and you can combine them. So far, I have not seen a limit on how much you can fill a jar of gold. So just keep that in mind. So we're gonna do that. Boom. Okay. So now we have a GAR of 350 grams worth of gold. So now we're gonna go into the process of actually selling it. Selling it is actually kind of the fun part. So in the menu, as I talked about earlier, we do have a lantern. The lantern is kind of your sell point. So this is what you get when you spawn it. So don't I know it says press E, but don't press E yet until you're ready to sell. Otherwise, it's only gonna sell what's on it. So what you do is you take this and then you just pop it on there. It fits up to 3 jars, so you are able to fill this as much as you want. And then once you're ready to sell it, you press E on the thing, it inflates. And yes, I know it's a funny picture of a chicken. And do not worry, this balloon does not pop. It can't even be interacted with after E is pressed. So after a while, it'll float up to the sky, and then after it floats up for a while, as you just saw, it disappears, and you get money off of it. So for 350 grams of gold, I got the 3,500. So yeah, this is just a basic quick tutorial on how to do gold digging. Hopefully this clears up any misconceptions people have, and hopefully answers any questions that you had as well. If not, feel free to ask. My staff are always available to help you, regardless of. Um, so yeah. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you on the server.